Welcome to GB School of Neuro Rehab and Aquatic Therapy, a specialty center for neurorehabilitation of stroke, brain and spinal cord injury. In this case discussion, we are going to talk about how to make hemiplegic patient walk in first 3 months in hypotonic stage of stroke rehab. He was a MCA infarct, operated for cerebral decompression. Post-operatively, he had hypototic trunk and limbs, poor lower limb and trunk control, poor bed mobility, and poor sitting stability. The most important question in hypotonic stage is, should we focus on bed exercise to improve trunk and lower limb control, or should we work on standing and assisted walking training? For training of standing and walking, we require optimal tone in trunk and lower limb. To facilitate the tone and motor control in the trunk and lower limb, we started working mainly in standing and walking. So these are the key features which we have applied in our case study. Key features of treatment are: work in full weight bearing exercises, train in vertical positions such as standing, reduce degrees of freedom at multiple joint using splints, focus on improving stability of the affected side and mobility of the unaffected side. Bilateral lower limb training instead of unilateral affected side, minimum individual movement training of the affected side, high intensity, high repetition, high frequency, early walking training with orthotics. Facilitation of motor control in lower limb and improving tone was difficult with individual movement. So in the first month we focused on gross motor activities, which was involving more of trunk and bilateral lower limb together with full weight bearing. Sliding tilt table helped in giving us more support and stability with bilateral knee extension activities. As his strength improved, we started increasing the height and inclination of the tilt table, which helped in improving strength in the lower limb. We focused mainly on activities in vertical position such as sit to stand and standing and stepping activities. In this dynamic stability, we are working on stability on the affected side and mobility on the unaffected side. Very soon, we started making him walk on treadmill with body weight support treadmill training with the assistance of therapist, and slowly we progressed to walking with FRO to help in knee extension in mid stance. In the second month, we progressed on walking training on the land, where we did the assisted walking with the help of the push knee brace and hemi walker. Here therapist was focused mainly on weight shifting while he is clearing the foot. Within a month he learned how to walk without the help of the therapist independently with the hemi walker. After indoor training, we have started with outdoor training. Weight shift was given to clear the foot to walk on the uneven surface. At the end of 3 months, although there was minimum improvement in the hip control and no improvement in knee and ankle control, he was able to walk independently without the cane. So, to conclude the study, we don't need to wait to get control in the lower limb. We can start walking training with minimum control in the lower limb. If you like this case discussion, please like and subscribe to our channel.